Hi, I'm René Barilleaux, Head of Curatorial Affairs here at the McNay Art Museum. Today we're looking at the exhibition Passages, which is an exploration of the work of the American artist Whitfield Lovell. Whitfield Lovell is known for his masterful Conté crayon and charcoal drawings based on photographs of unidentified African Americans that are made between the Emancipation Proclamation and the Civil Rights Movement. Whitfield mines this 100-year period to reimagine the worlds of the sitters and creates from them these amazing portraits that are also include sculptural elements and installation and other elements that help to define a broader narrative. While this is not a retrospective exhibition, it does survey some of the Whitfield's major installations, including Deep River and Visitation, the Richmond project. So this is a rare opportunity for visitors to see two major installations that were created over the past 20-something years in one exhibition. They really testify to Whitfield's ability to bring in different kinds of materials and media, sculpture, drawings, video, sound, and really create a living environment that really encompasses all of the things he's thinking about, but also gives the viewer a real kind of insight to the way his artistic process works. There are 7 major bodies of work in the exhibition. We began with Whitfield's early drawings from the 1980s and 1990s. And early on, before he started to work with the found photographs, he was using his family, his friends, his world as his subject matter. So the early drawings are very personal, and they really explore a lot of the autobiographical elements that one often finds in self-portraits, in portraits of family, and those kinds of things. There are other discrete bodies of work that are represented. There is a body of work called Kin, K-I-N, which explores individuals and portraits in a very confronting and very sympathetic and beautiful way. There is the card series, which are portrait drawings connected to a deck of playing cards. So there are 53, so it's a full deck with the Joker. There's a section called Tableau, in which we see Whitfield combine these beautiful drawings with sculptural elements, a lot of found objects, some fabricated, that expand the narrative that we're seeing. So it invites the viewer to imagine a world that perhaps the subject is living in. There is a section called the Reds. The Reds are portraits drawn on this deep, beautiful red paper. They're very haunting, very mesmerizing, and it's a very beautiful, very serene body of work that also includes an interactive audio component where visitors can pick up a vintage telephone receiver and listen to a recording of Lift Every Voice and Sing, the Black National Anthem. One of the key elements of the Richmond project is a parlor that visitors enter. So it's a full room with a dining table, a piano, all the effects of someone who's living there. And there's a couple, a man and a woman, that are drawn onto the walls, and they kind of come out of the walls almost like ghost figures. And there you can see they're these inhabitants of this home. In that parlor, you really get the sense of the presence of the individual in a really beautiful way. To make it even more dynamic, one of the things that Whitfield's interested in is a kind of multi-sensory experience. So when we opened the exhibition, the night of the opening, he requested that a roasted chicken dinner be presented on the table. So it added to not only the sight and the sound, but also to the aroma of the room. And it really drew people into that space. And it gave you a sense of what life might have been like in that room. One of the unique features of this presentation here at the McNay is that we've included a work that the McNay owns by Whitfield Lovell called Cakewalk. We purchased it in 2010, so it had been in our collection for some time. And the title, Cakewalk, refers to a tradition in the South where enslaved peoples were forced to create performances for their white owners. And in a way, they were parroting the white upper class owners in these performances. And they would perform dances and sing. And it was a dark moment in our history, but Whitfield elevates it by presenting it in a really reverent kind of way. So the exhibition Passages has been presented in 6 museums, starting with the museum in Boca Raton, Florida, traveling across the country, and we here at the McNay are the final venue. So we're actually the capstone of the project, and visitors have the last opportunity to see the exhibition here at the McNay, because once it's disbanded, it's highly unlikely that these bodies of work will be brought back together again. So it's a very special moment for us. And also it's an artist, as I mentioned, we own a work in the collection. So it's an artist that we've celebrated for many, many years. And it's just a very gratifying experience to bring all of this work together for our audience, to really contextualize Cakewalk, the work that we own in our collection. Whitfield Lovell Passages will continue at the McNay through January 19th, 2025. So we're open throughout the holidays. And it's a great way to celebrate family and friends, just really living in this experience experience that the artist has created for us.